You give only one sentence? Is there any other sentence? Example, Pak Rivaldo? Or do
Mm,
you want to continue first?
Monday.com is a platform to manage your entire
maybe
marketing team.
maybe
From
we
content
continue
creation and
first.
strategic planning to
Okay.
client requirements.
Uh, Dependent classes. A dependent class begins with subordinator such as when, while, if, that, or who. A dependent clause doesn't express a complete thought, so it's not a sentence by itself. A dependent clause is also called a sentence fragment. By itself, it is a complete sentence and it is an error. A dependent clause is formed with subordinator, a subject, and a verb.
Sorry,
Uh,
I have only question first, and for I think we have this word before. If you see here, a dependent clause does not express a complete do or thought. Do or thought.
uh,
Thought.
I think it should thought.
It should thought. It's not though, I think.
Yes.
So
Yes.
the previous one also in the previous slides, please go to the previous slides, please. In independent clause. Okay. So this one also. An independent clause contains a subject and a verb and express a complete thought, I think. It's not though.
Yeah, yeah, it should thought.
What do you think?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
I
bro.
think I think it
Complete
should
thought.
Okay.
thought.
Okay. Thought. Okay. So the second one also, Pak Rifaldi, about dependent clause also is about thought. Uh,
Yes.
thought, not though.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Continue,
Yeah.
please.
Okay. For example, the subordinator using because and the subject using water and the verb using evaporates and the complement is rapidly in warm climate zones. This example explains us that the sentence is starting by using a subordinator and it is used because to show that this is the dependent clauses. Okay, next. Okay,
Compound
the next one is
sentence.
compound sentence, and it will be explained by Mr. Faisal.
Then. Yeah. Nevertheless.
No, no, I will explain about it. Complex
Sorry,
sentence.
Fadli.
Yeah. Okay, complex sentence. A complex sentence contains one independent clause and one or more dependent clauses. In complex sentences, the more important idea is placed in the independent clause and the less important idea is placed in the dependent clause. There are three kinds of dependent clauses: adverb clause, adjective clause, and noun clause. Okay, next. Uh, before. Yeah, okay. adverbial clause used to explain a verb, an adjective, or an adverb inside the sentence. It describes the form of time, place, manner, conditional, purpose, cause or reason, result, and concession. A dependent adverb clause begins with adverbial subordinator such as when, while, because, and another. I can see the sentence. Yeah, below. Okay. For example, although women in the United States could own property, there is a comma. They could not vote until 1920, and the sentence will be in the United States, women could. There's a after. Okay, women. Uh, yes. In the United States, comma, women could not vote, although they could own property. There's a note in this sentence. There are two conditions about possible possession for an adverbial clause. If it comes before independent clause, it is followed by a comma. For example, in the sentence number one, and if it comes after independent clause, there is no comma is used. So it is also using although, for example. Okay, adjective clause. Adjective clause has a function as an adjective or adjective substitute, which give an explanation or a complement according to a noun in a sentence in the main clause. A dependent adjective begins with relative pronouns such as who, whom, which, whose, or that. In other words, adjective clause modifies noun or pronoun where the position and punctuation of dependent adjective clause will be discussed. Okay, for example, I thank to the teacher. The teacher taught me yesterday, and it will be I thank to the teacher who taught me yesterday. In this example, it is used who to as the adverbial clause. Okay.
Adjective.
And that
Ini adjective clause.
adjective clause. Sorry.
Modify
I forgot.
Modify.
Okay. Next.
No,
Okay,
previous. Sorry. The previous. This one is example of what kind of tenses? Verb. Sorry. Sentence.
At adjective clause.
Adjective clause. Are you sure? This one. The example.
Yes, maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yesterday.
Sorry, miss, my laptop is restarting. Oh my god.
So. No, because you have the simple sentence here, but I think you have to try to write and to think in English. Okay, so
Okay.
let's see the first example here. I thank to the teacher. Oh.
Okay.
Just the example that you taught me.
Okay, miss.
Okay, could you
Go on.
please
Yes.
Could you please more larger please?
From handphone
Ah, okay.
itu restarting. Landscape ya. I don't know. Tuh tadi sekarang di handphone.
Just turn your handphone and do the landscape style.
Oke. Wait, mau. Yap. Oke.
Okay. Now the second one. The example, sorry, Bu Lala.
Yes, ma'am.
The as Pak
Adjective.
Rifaldi taught us about
Adjective.
Oh,
nouns.
adjective. Okay. I thank to the
Okay.
teacher. The
Yeah.
teacher taught me yesterday. Maybe this is right. So we make it like adjective because it's a complex sentence. So we add who between I thank teacher to the teacher who taught me yesterday. So this is become a complex sentence.
No, I mean the meaning itself, the meaning of the sentence. You see here, I thank to the teacher. The teacher taught me yesterday. What's the meaning?
The meaningful of the sentence.
What's the meaning of the word taught?
The meaning is teach.
This
It should. I think it should teach. Mengajar.
So that's why I told you, especially when Pak Rifaldo give us an example earlier, try to think and try to write in English. So I thank to the teacher. What are you
maybe
talking
it's
about? Okay,
yes,
because
yes.
you think in bahasa.
Yes, ma'am.
Berterima kasih kepada guru. So and then the teacher thought, I don't know what the word. Yeah.
Yes. Who teach
Ah.
me yesterday? Maybe typo, Pak.
No, not only typo, but here is the meaning. What I Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
Jadi ini
ma'am.
strukturnya bahasa Indonesia dan maknanya juga bahasa Indonesia. Because in English you can find this kind of sentence. Dalam bahasa Inggris kita tidak bisa I thank to the
English structure.
meaning, maknanya. Dalam bahasa Inggris itu tidak ada tiba-tiba saya berterima kasih pada guru. Enggak ada. Misalnya kalau I met my teacher at the mall. Kemudian misalnya he get his lunch alone misalnya. Ya, jadi I met the teacher who take his lunch at the mall misalnya begitu. Ya, jadi tetap harus ada logikanya, logika bahasa Inggris. Tidak logika bahasa Indonesia. Ini logika bahasa Indonesia. I thank to the teacher. Tiba-tiba out of the blue, tiba-tiba ujuk-ujuk datang truk. I thank to the teacher. Konteksnya apa? Kalau konteksnya bahasa Indonesia ya silahkan saja saya berterima kasih kepada guru. Walaupun dalam bahasa Indonesia, kenapa tiba-tiba dalam berterima kasih kepada guru gitu? Ya,
Okay.
jadi walaupun sekedar contoh, try to make an English sentence because we talk now about English sentence, yeah, and then
Yes.
the type of sentence. The second example also, the playing was very good. What kind of playing?
Playing football.
You see, the playing was very good. I saw it last week.
The playing word.
What playing?
Yes.
Oke, jadi harus apa? The play. Kalau Anda bilang the play, itu drama, pertunjukan drama.
Oh,
Kalau playing apa? Kalau football, the football was very good.
the
Atau
football was very good. I saw it last week. Yes.
the match, pertandingannya yang bagus, misalnya.
Yes.
The match was very good. Atau Anda tambahkan, jangan terlalu simpel. Saya bilang, try to make your postgraduate English standard. Try to write your postgraduate English level. Misalnya, the match was very good. The match between misalnya Persija and I don't know PSM was very good.
Mhm.
Apakah di situ I saw? Apakah the verb di situ
Which-
yang digunakan? Kalau the playing was very good, I saw it last week. Apakah saw yang digunakan verbnya?
Last week.
He saw seen.
See atau watch?
Watch.
Oh,
Nah,
watch.
itu pemilihan kata harus hati-hati. Oke,
I watch.
kalau
Yeah, I
untuk
watch.
match, kalau untuk pertandingan ini misalnya tadi dibilang ini football, mungkin
Mhm.
I watch
Yeah.
I watch it last week. Jadi seperti yang saya bilang berkali-kali, try to do with your own words, ya. Dan itu juga jangan coba langsung translate di Google Translate karena untuk melihat, menyaksikan itu akan sama show. Melihat itu akan show. Tapi maksud atau see, ya. Tapi maksudnya apa ini yang dilihat? Oke. See you next week. Apakah watch you next week? Tidak. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
Bapak Ibu boleh on kamera ya. Saya kalau tidak ada masalah saya juga on kamera. Jadi saya biar bisa lihat juga. Kemudian the playing was very good, itu juga Bapak Ibu harus dijelaskan what kind, apa yang dimaksud permainan. Permainan apa di situ? Begitu.
Oke, ma'am.
Jelas? Is it clear Ibu Lala and the group?
Yes, Mom.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, ma'am. It's clear.
You can continue.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Could you please
And
on your camera because I want to see and then I want to see if you read your own paper. Maybe it's better if I see your face.
I will try to turn on the camera, but I have a bad signal here, so
No,
I
okay.
just scared it will make me down. But I will try. Wait a minute.
Mhm.
Sorry, mom, my camera is broke. I can use my camera. My camera is on, but isn't cannot on my camera.
Mhm.
Oke. Harusnya udah masuk ini.
Okay, Pak Rivaldi. Continue.
I already taking. Yes, okay. The list is a dependent noun plus function as a noun and begins with one action. I mean, word that whether or some if. A dependent noun clause can either a subject or an object. No comments are necessary. I don't know what this. Okay, let's go to the next example. Okay. For example, that there is a hole in the ozone layer of the atmosphere is well known. And an example is scientists believe that excess chlorofluorocarbons in the atmosphere are responsible to creating it. Okay,
Rahim.
then next one, complex sentences will be explained by Miss Lala.
Okay. I will check my voice. Parifaldi, did you hear my voice?
Yeah, I can hear you, Bu.
Yeah. Because just now there is a bad signal. Okay. So,
No, I can hear you, Bu Lala.
Okay, Bu. Okay, Mom. Compound complex sentence. Okay. A compound complex sentence had at least 3 clauses. So this is a make it complex, simple sentence, and complex sentence. So at least 3 clauses, at least 2 of which are independent. So you can almost any combination of independent and clauses. So just be sure that there is at least 1 independent clause in compound complex sentence. So in complex independent clauses are underlined with a solid line and dependent solid line. So here in example, I want to travel. So this is independent clause. After I graduate, this is dependent clause. I had to go to work immediately. This is dependent clause. 2 dependent clause and 1 independent clause in this example from first sentence. So it's we can call it compound complex sentence. So number 2, after I graduated from college, this is dependent clause. I want to travel. This is independent clause. But I had to go to work immediately. This is independent clause. So there is clause and 2 independent clause in this sentence. Number 3, I want to travel. This is independent clause. Graduated from college. This is dependent clause. But I had to go to work immediately. This is independent clause because I had to support my family. This is dependent clause. So there is 2 independent clause and 2 in this sentence. So number 4, I could not decide. This is independent clause. Where I should work. This is dependent clause. Or what I should do. This is dependent clause. So at first I did nothing. This is independent clause. So in this sentence there is 2 independent clause. So there are
Again,
important points.
Stay in the previous example.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So, as I told you, not only for Ibu Lala and group, but for all of you in the class, try to write and try sentence in postgraduate level. Okay, so if you see the first sentence here, I want to travel after I graduate from college. However, I had to go to work immediately. Okay, so I wanted to travel. Means in bahasa saya ingin pergi atau saya ingin karena Anda seringkali menggunakan bahasa Inggris yang salah di media sosial. Kata itu sudah jadi kata apa ya? Aduh, hobi saya kan travel begitu. Iya kan? Padahal ketika dimasukkan dalam dalam kalimat berbahasa Inggris, tidak ini jadi agak sedikit kalau dalam bahasa Indonesia dibilang rancu. Misalnya, I want to do my adventure traveling all over Indonesia, for example, after I graduated from the college, misalnya. Oke, tapi yang ini juga lucu, yang kalimat keduanya, yang dependentnya ya. I had to go to work immediately. Ya, if you see the third sentence, I had to go to work immediately because I had to support my family. Langsung ini betul-betul maksud saya logika bahasa Indonesia. Kenapa? Karena dia sebutkan di sini dia harus segera kerja karena harus jadi membiayai keluarga ya.
Tulang punggung ya.
Betul. Tapi work-nya di sini bukan work. Di sini harusnya I had to find a job because I had to support my family. Kalau misalnya excuse me, I can't come to the seminar today because I have a lot work in my office. Oke, itu jadi seperti tadi see dengan watch. Di sini juga sama work dengan
Job.
Yang mana konteksnya? Kalau Anda memang harus segera menemukan, dua-duanya dalam bahasa Indonesia jangan salah. Dua-duanya dalam bahasa Indonesia means pekerjaan. Tapi bukan itu yang dimaksud. Work bekerja, job juga bekerja. Ya, kalau dia jadi noun juga sama, dua-duanya pekerjaan. When you use word and then when you use job, you have to know how is the context. Oke, jadi seperti tadi saya bilang, jangan langsung terjemahin kata per kata, karena seperti ini jadi kalimat yang berbeda. Coba misalnya kalimatnya begini. After I finish my study at the college, I want to go see the world. But I have to find a job because I have to support my family.
My family, yes.
Beda kan? Beda, tapi artinya adalah yang nomor 3 itu. Hanya yang nomor 3 logikanya masih logika bahasa Indonesia. Tolong diperhatikan Bapak Ibu ya, kita masih academic writing, which is how to write in English, in correct English. Tapi juga kita belum sampai ke akademik, ini masih simple sentence, ya. Ini masih simple sentence, sayang sekali saya nggak bisa lihat Bapak Ibu. Ini simple sentence ya Bapak Ibu. Jadi misalnya, I want to travel, itu betul-betul logika bahasa Indonesia. Saya ingin jalan-jalan mungkin maksudnya ya. Atau saya ingin traveling, biasanya begitu kan, saya ingin traveling. After I graduated from college, setelah saya lulus, gitu kan? But I had to go to work immediately. Tapi saya harus segera bekerja. Ketika bekerja itu nggak akan langsung dapat gaji sehingga bisa support family, enggak. Ya, jadi I had to go to work immediately. I have to find a job immediately. Okay. Because I had to support my family. Begitu. You see? Jadi how to choose the word, how to choose the vocab for your sentence is very important. And also not only the connector. Last week we talked about the connector, but today not only the connector, you have to see here how to choose the word. Okay, especially with the English logic. Do you understand?
Okay, Ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
So you can continue. Ya, Bapak Ibu, ini at the same time there is an announcement from the three minister about next semester courses. If it is online or offline. Okay, so let it go. we can see later. Okay, continue, Bu Lala.
Okay, Bu, this is just, I would like to the important points we covered this chapter. Just now we are talking about clauses. We did compound sentence.
Ibu, could you please talk slowly because I can't hear you. I mean,
Okay.
maybe the internet connection is not stable, so it's I don't hear you clearly, Bu.
Okay, Bu. Okay, Mom. So now we make it complex sentence, compound complex sentence, compound sentence. We have to understand about clauses at the first point that was explained by Mr. Faisal. So independent clause, I would like to reply. Expresses a complete thought. Easy. This is a simple sentence. So can be a sentence by itself. So
Yes,
sometimes begins
Yeah,
with a subordinator. So dependent clause cannot be a sentence by itself. So dependent clause sometimes it's about three types: adverbial clause, active clause, or noun clause. Adverbial because grammar is easy. Sometimes there is a because. So adjective clause, for example, which is in Spain. Because that grammar is easy. So we can call of them this we cannot call of this example sentence because this is a dependent clauses. We build different kinds of sentence in English by combining clauses in. So there is for the first is simple sentence is one independent clause. English grammar is easy. So B compound sentence is two independent clause joined by a coordinator. For example, grammar is easy. I learned it quickly. So a conjunctive adverb. For example, grammar is easy, semicolon, therefore, comma, quickly. So, with a semicolon, grammar is semicolon. Most of them from the example call it a compound sentence. So, sentence that already explained by Mr. With clause, with an adjective clause, and with a noun clause. So the compound complex sentence has two independent clauses and one more dependent clauses. For example, because grammar is easy, I learned it quickly, but it took me several years to master writing. And your right depends on your message. When you want to show that ideas are equal, use more coordinate structure, such as compound sentence. When ideas are not equal, use more subordinate structure, such as complex sentence. Develop good things by mixing sentence type. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. That's all, Mom. That's all the explanation, Mom.
Okay, because the internet connection was not stable, I think, so I can hear you clearly.
Okay, Mom.
So there is another thing that you want to add or you want to discuss about for all the class?
Enough, Mom.
Do you have any question? Could you please, Bu Lala, show the slide? Is it possible or not, Bu Lala? Or Pak Rifaldi? Yang lain bisa on kamera nggak ya?
On camera, hello everybody.
Bisa on kamera nggak?
Bisa, ma'am? Bisa?
Ya,
Again?
tolong di on kamera karena bukan artinya ketika saya tidak bisa terus rame-rame tutup juga, enggak juga ya. Karena saya juga ingin berinteraksi, saya juga ingin lihat Anda. Saya jadi seperti berbicara dengan tembok jadinya.
On kamera.
Please. So, Bu Lala or Pak Rifaldi or Pak Faisal, could you please give me a little bit about the summary of your sentence here? You talk about independent clause, simple tense, and then what are you talking about? Independent clause.
Compound sentence, compound complex sentence. There's no summary or
Oke, kalau gitu jangan Ibu Lala karena saya nggak bisa dengar kalau Ibu Lala.
okay, Pak Rifaldi, maybe you can read. Halo, Pak.
Sentence. Our Google Classroom. And you have time now until 4 o'clock. Kenapa sih Bapak Ibu nggak pada mau on camera? Aneh sekali. Okay, you have to write it and then I will wait you until 4 o'clock sharp. 10 sentence.
Saya tadi kalau nge-share nggak bisa on kamera. Yang lainnya kenapa nggak on kamera? Ibunya marah tuh, keluar.
Itu pada akun bisa.
Ini aja saya ngeri nih sinyalnya turun.
Iya ya, emang sinyal ya, susah ya. Ya nggak
Dari
apa-apa lah.
kamu nggak pada buka kamera?
Oh, tuh kan. Dari tadi nyoba loh saya di kamera.
Tadi kan
Ini
Ya,
bisa juga
sudahlah.
video
Lanjut, lanjut.
panggilan ibu. Ya. Tadi suruh ngapain aja ketua?
Nah lo, bingung kan?
Tadi suruh bikin compound sentence sama 10 compound
Bikin 10 kalimat.
Sepuluh.
Jadi ya. Iya.